Hello guys, I've added a new feature to my bare minimum chess program in JavaScript, so from now on user can alter the behavior of the engine by tuning the evaluation function. So here is the table representing the positional piece scores that can be altered, and that would result a different style of play. So let me just quickly demonstrate you that stuff. So by default it plays like this. Okay, so this time evaluation is pretty similar from the both sides. So you can see here it's kind of mirrored for both sides. So the game is kind of more or less balanced here. Well, even though it's not the strongest engine in the world, it doesn't even have question search, so it also crashes from time to time, but still, just as a proof of concept, I'd like to show you this kind of stuff. So now let's create a new game. Let's reset the evaluation at all and just click done here and try to make engine playing itself again. And you see that now it plays a complete nonsense because, well, of course it doesn't have a threefold repetition rule. That's why it would be doing this moves forever. But just what I wanted to tell you that no ideas of how to develop his pieces at all. So this opens a great opportunity for us for experimenting, basically, and that's actually what I've kick-started from even before I learned to code. So my initial dream was actually try to make a chess program to play in my style of play. Yeah, believe it or not. So I was looking for such an opportunity to be able tuning this evaluation table somehow, at least. And I just thought, why not to provide this sort of feature in the user interface? So no need to dive into the source code and find this table over there. So just right in the user interface you can alter the value. So let me just show you a very quick example here. So I'll create a new game, I'll reset the values, and now I will try to tune my engine that way. So black will be playing in hypermodern style like Nemcevich used to do, while black would be playing hypermodern and whites would be playing in a classical like Tarrasch-like style. Okay, so in order to do that, so let me just try to find the e4 and e5 squares. So here let's have the values of 15 like this, and that's probably enough. And also we want to thin shadow our bishop here, so we want to move the pawn away, and also let's give the bishop a -10 score here. So he would be blacks would be trying to thin shadow in his bishop here. And now let's actually try to see what happens. Okay, so starting the move. Okay, white's playing d4, which is pretty nice, trying to capture the center here. And black responds already with a knight move instead of playing d7, d5, which is interesting. So let's see what is going to happen next. Okay, and now as you can see, black is trying to thin shadow his bishop, which is pretty in hypermodern style of play. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so well, this is pretty interesting game already. And see that white has already actually lost its queen, believe it or not. Of course, this won't really happen kind of in the real life game, I believe, because well, this engine is still pretty weird. It's a bare minimum chess program. It's really very basic, but still spending your time playing around with this evaluation values might be really interesting for you guys. So feel free to try it. Feel free to give it a try, basically. And because, you know, like when I just created, I was playing around with this sort of stuff for 2 hours probably, and was absolutely happy. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. So please let me know in the commentaries what do you think regarding this stuff. And for my part, that's kind of it. So until next time, and take care.